Good morning, everyone. Good morning. How are we doing? Yeah, so somebody asked me yesterday that he does not really know how to pick stop loss, that he does not really understand how to pick stop loss. So I'm going to be explaining that, and I'll explain another thing called psychological level. Psychological level. You can use that as a conference, just as a conference. So, okay, the concept of picking stop loss is just highs and lows. The concept of picking stop loss is about highs and lows. About highs and lows. Let's assume we have this. Market is going okay. Let's assume we have this like this. Market is going like this. Market is going this form. Market is going in this form. In this form. It is. So let's assume there is a what? There is a point of interest here where you want to what? Where you want to sell. So normally, the way it ought to be is that you have to wait for confirmation that this market wants to sell at this point. So if you are waiting for confirmation that this market wants to sell at this point, that confirmation means that market would have what? Giving you some kind of movement in your direction. Let's say you want to sell. Market has moved to an extent in your direction. A market is retracing a bit to this zone, and you want to take your sell. Maybe you are entering your sell from here, from this point. You know how you can pick your stop loss is that what you look for highs. You know that what there was a reason why market reversed here. There was a reason why market reversed here. You understand? So the concept of, okay, let me do like this. So let's assume there was this. Initially, so let's assume there was that initially. Do you understand? The concept of stop loss is what? Is highs and lows. You understand? Highs and lows are very important in the market. Highs and lows, they are very important. So the way you can pick your stop loss from here, now you can pick your stop loss on 15 minutes time frame. You can pick your stop loss to be here. This high. That's one. You can pick your stop loss to be that. You can pick your stop loss to be here. Because that's another high. And you can pick your stop loss. Let's assume there was this, like there was something like this. You can pick your stop loss to be this too. Do you understand? Based on the one that you really think that market what? If market violates, market as what? Market will continue. Do you understand? So, but the way I pick my stop loss is that I don't take, most time I take around 20-25 pips. 20-25 pips. So if I want to be risking from here, selling from here, if I'm putting my stop loss here, I will check where. Do you understand? So these are like 35 already. So this is where I will be putting my stop loss. But let's assume I'm taking from a lower time frame and I see that putting it here is still within my risk. I prefer to put it here. Do you understand? So, and also if I think that putting it here is what still within my risk that I want to risk, because I must check the pips I'm risking. You understand? So if you check that it's still within your risk, is what you can risk it. So that's the concept of picking stop loss. It's just highs and lows. That's the concept. It's highs and lows. You don't just put it anyway. Just highs. Put it above an high. Now if market breaks this high, maybe market is what? Market is no more selling again. You understand? So, or if it was the same, if it's the same thing for lows too. If market is what? If market is going this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. Let's assume market have you have a point of interest around here. A point of interest around here. So, and you wait a bit for market to react to it, to be sure that markets want to go in your direction during your time. You understand? So you wait for it to come a little bit to some extent, reaction, to take it before continuation. I want to place your stop loss. You are entering around here, right? So where you want to place your stop loss should be around first eye, second eye, depending on, this is the first, this is where you are entering, so this is your immediate eye. So if you see that immediate eye is already big, so that's where I'll be putting my stop loss. Why? Because the immediate eye has already taken the amount I want to be risking. You understand? And if you see the trade, if you see that the amount you want to be risking is too much than what you can afford, you leave the trade, you don't take the trade. You understand? So that's how to manage trades. That's the first thing. And the second thing is that every trade is not the same. Every trade is not the same. Some trade you will be very confident based on this reaction. I'm very sure those trade you can risk higher on those trade, risk your normal loss size on those trade. If you see that this trade is not so sure, maybe it's averagely sure, you can risk half of your the amount you risk normally on that, because you are not so confident. You can't, every trade is not the same. You can't be treating every trade the same way. Some trades will be sure, you know that this one is very sure, the structure is clear, everything is clear. You understand? The structure is clear, everything is clear. That one you can be risking higher on it than the one that is not sure. Do you understand? And the one that is having little stop loss, that's always small, you can be risking higher on that one too, more than the one that has a bigger loss. So the concept of speaking stop loss is just eyes on lower time frame. Do you understand? So that's it. For example, I was giving an example of GPUSD. See, I'm on this trade though, although I don't trade London session, that's why I didn't enter much, but I'm on it already. And I sent it down, the market might be selling. So this, I will send the screenshot now. Imagine I entered this trade. Where did I put my, this 15 minutes time frame? I'm expecting market to come to around here. You see that where I expect market to come to, you see an eye. That's how to pick it. You see an eye. You understand? It's still an eye. That's exactly the same way to pick stop loss too. That's exactly the way to pick stop loss too. Based on what I taught you, you can see that this point, there was an imbalance here, boom, movement up. Market can break this and come to this point as an entry. Definitely, I don't want to wait till market reach here. Any eye around my words, this my zone can be my point of interest. Can you see? I pick this eye, so that's how to pick it too. I pick that eye. Can you see? That's how to pick it too. Can you see that this one that I entered, where was my stop loss? My stop was here. This around 12 pips. I can still put my stop loss higher, because to check this eye, come and check this eye. This eye that it reacted to. Let me go to 15 minutes time frame. This eye that it reacted to. See this eye, I could have used as my stop loss, but because it's still within what I can risk. This is 17 pips, and I'm telling you that I risk around 25 pips. See that I can still risk that, so I would have put this as my stop loss. You understand? So that's just the way it works. That's the way it works. So that's the way it works. Get it? So that's the way it works. That's the way how your stop loss work. I entered here, I placed my stop loss here, I or the second eye, depending on what my stop loss is. You understand? So that is how it is. That is how it is. So yeah. So the second thing that I want to teach you is psychological level. You can use psychological level as what? As your point of interest. Like point of interest confirmation, not confirmation really, but as a confluence for your point of history. What is psychological level? Psychological level are round up numbers. The way psychological level were developed is the concept of, human psychology deals with round up numbers. Do you understand? Okay, if you want to go to the market to buy something now, you say it's 15 naira point 8. You say, let's just say 20 naira. Do you understand? If you want to go to the market to say, okay, I want to buy something of 25,126. You say, let's just say, okay, let's say 26,000. You understand? So human brain rationally or logically ration up or sum up numbers. Do you understand? So they round up number to a particular round up digit. You understand? So that's where psychological comes in. They are round up number. Like from here now, this price I am is 1.29 thousand. Is psychological level. $1.29 thousand, 1.28 thousand, 1.2, 1.28900. Oh, sorry. 1.28500 should be the next. 1.2500. Oh my, don't stay in there. 1.2500 should be the next one. 1.2500. The next one should be what? 1.28 thousand. Can you see? And can you see that it's confluence with what? With where I entered, where I mark as my point of interest. This is a confluence with it. So you can use it as a confluence, for your point of interest. Do you understand? So this is what? 1.27500. After that, we can use 1.27 thousand. 1.27 000. So you can use it to confluence with your point of interest. If you are seeing a point of interest that you are not sure of, you can check it. If it falls around psychological level, it can be a good zone. But always know that psychological level is what? Is a zone. Does not mean once market touch it, market will reverse. It's a zone. I can range around it within 30, 40, 50 pips. Do you understand? So it's a zone. So you can also use that to confluence with your with your entry or point of interest. Like here now that I'm marked as as my entry here. If you check it, does it fall around any psychological level? It falls around. Can you see? 127,000. Can you see? And that was, market didn't really reverse immediately, but it came into the zone, and you see where I marked the zone already, even without psychological level. You can just use it as a confluence. You understand? Can use it as a confluence. So that's it. That's what I want to explain in this video. So yeah.